So for those of you who don't know, a lot of controversy has been happening over this photo. This is on the cover of the New York Times Rolling Stones, a magazine publishing company that talks about celebrities, posts pictures of celebrities, and they cover music and artists and entertainment. And they put this photo on the front of their page all around the United States of America. That being said, there is a rather large outcry and enragement at the fact that this picture, the Boston bomber, is put on the cover looking like a so-called celebrity, like he's being glorified, glamorized for what he did, although there's nothing saying or glorifying him. The way it's being presented is, hey, look at this. This is the Boston bomber. He killed children. He killed innocent lives. Let's put him on and promote him. What a lot of people are failing to realize is that the Rolling Stones in the early 1970s did this exact same thing with Charles Manson. Back then in the 1970s, we did not have the so-called political correctness that we now have here. We also did not have the internet. There was a lot of controversy when Charles Manson was put on the cover. But nowadays, because we have the internet, because political correctness is abundant every place in every corner, people are in fact outraged for this photo. And don't get me wrong, I understand why, and I don't think that they should have put his face on this magazine like they did for numerous different reasons. Now, I could be like the normal bandwagon and say, it's insensitive to the families that, who lost their lives, who lost their children because of this monster who took innocent lives. I could say that, but I'm not going to. Rather, my real problem with this photo cover on Rolling Stones is this. My problem with this photo is not the photo itself, it's more about the caption. Look at that. How a popular, promising student was failed by his family, fell into radical Islam, and became a monster. This young man is 19 years of old. How about we put the blame on where it is actually deserved? On him. The outcry of support for this man is very surprising to me, and I believe that it is wrong. Upon reading comments and articles, I've actually seen several people say, "Oh, this poor thing. He didn't know what he was doing." Seriously? Because of his baby soft skin and big eyes? What if he looked a bit more like what we're told Muslims look like by the media on a daily basis? In other words, what if this terrorist was darker skinned, you know? This caption, this tagline, feeds into the mentality that says, it's not my fault. Blame someone else. Don't take responsibility for your own actions. It's always so much easier to blame someone else and face the reality of your own decisions and your own choices and the own consequences of your decision making. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow reptiles, this is not what we need in society, is people not taking responsibility and the people who are actually defending this terrorist, this person who stole innocent lives, manipulated by his brother. Whether he was manipulated or not, that does not justify the actions that were done, and he needs to be dealt with according to the law. Rolling Stones magazine is trying to play with the concept of a celebrity. This photo that they present fits in on a superficial level. I do think that posting this photo of our Boston bomber was taking it way too far, but you know, another reason why they did this is because it will sell. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, media, as we well know, is always about money, and they will do anything they can in their power to sell issues. And what a great, smart, intelligent, creative, innovative way to do it by posting the celebrity terrorist on a magazine and glamorizing him up to look like young, youthful, iconic status that they normally post on their magazine. But the ultimate problem with giving this type of publicity to this terrorist is that it is exactly what this person and other people like him want. When they plant bombs in an elementary school and blow people's legs off and kill innocent lives, they want to be recognized. They want to be known. They want to be seen. If you happen to talk to any forensic psychologist, keyword being a forensic psychologist, they will tell you that this type of behavior and this type of publicity to someone like this terrorist will result in copycats of him. Why? because they want to get recognized, because they want their face on the cover of Rolling Stones, to be acknowledged, to be seen by the world for their cruel, evil, despicable, revolting actions. And it really doesn't change the fact that they are in fact advertising a man who took the life of a child. And because of that, I think that the company Rolling Stone should be ashamed. But of course they won't be ashamed. Why? Because it's bringing them in money, and that's what they care about. I should personally overlay this photo with a bunch of bloody body parts that were blown up from the Boston bombing. Rolling Stones, by this photo, is making him into a victim about how an unfair life will make you into a nice boy, evil bomber. Those are my thoughts on the cover of Rolling Stones. So now I ask you, my audience, my reptiles, what do you think? What do you have to say about this? Leave a comment or video response down below. Thank you guys for watching.